contaminant complaint, Lordship, order.
Sri J.U. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that the order dated so past insurance, which is the subject matter of this contempt petition, has been complied with during the pendency of this contempt petition. Para also heard Sri S. Bora, S. Bora, Learned Counsel for the respondents. Para, in view of the aforesaid development, there is no reason, in view of the aforesaid development, there is no requirement to continue with this petition, and accordingly, the same is closed. Yes.
Yeah, please, another prayer, Lordship, item number 7, Lordship.
7.
7.
Yes.
Some instructions required, Lordship, in this case.
7 is a whole matter. 20.
Yes, Lordship.
What instruction?
Listed after 4 years, Lordship, but there's no communication with the petition.
Not after 4 years. It is matter of 2020. We are in 2025.
Yes, Lordship, but I am unable to communicate, Lordship, whether he received or not amount outstanding bill, Lordship.
Don't take time of 2020. We'll have this on Wednesday next. Take instructions at a last occasion. Sri J.U. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petition. Have you informed the BTC? BTC, Mr. Bora?
But in this case, Padma Nayak is appearing, my lord. I'll inform him.
Okay. Heard Sri J.U. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who has prayed for an adjournment. Full stop. Para. Considering that this matter is of the year 2020, a slight accommodation is granted, directing listing of this matter on Wednesday next date. Yes.
No, blessed.
Item number 48, my lord.
Yes.
Contempt matter already complied with.
48.
Item 48.
Your M. Hussain.
Yes.
Yes, same order, huh? Don't worry, Metro. 45 would could say 48 kali order dated to Silova. Yes, number WPC Silova. Closed. Who is there? You are there in this other side. Other side, Borpujari as Dotto and Bodaloy. Three R Borpujari, 1 and 2. R Borpujari number. Borpujari is there in the court or not? I think R Borpujari. Huh? Yes, is present. Yes, next.
Problem.
My lord, I have taken item 32 on behalf of respondent APDCL. We have taken consent from other side. Matter may be listed after vacation.
What? Which vacation?
After summer break.
Summer vacation, not the winter vacation.
No. In the meantime, we'll file the affidavit.
Not filed. 32. 30?
32.
32. On behalf of whom?
APDCL.
32 APDCL is not there. Forest is there.
27, my lord.
You are
27.
confused. Okay.
Item 20.
20 have informed the other
Yes,
side. Sri I. Borthakur, Learned Counsel appearing for the APDCL. Prays for and is granted 4 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. List after the summer vacation. Yes.
Item
Is there any interim order, Mr. Borthakur?
Item number 36, 37, 38, 39. We have filed rejoinder affidavit yesterday.
Okay.
It's a little late due to the communication gap.
Okay.
Petitioner was sick, your lordship.
So has it come on records?
No, it is
No.
not yet. Yesterday only we have filed.
Okay. Have you informed the other side?
Yes, we have it.
What is your name?
Arrest your lord.
You are in all the matters.
Yes, almost all.
Sri R. Rajkwa, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. In these petitioners, in these cases, type it as petitioner, in these cases, has submitted, has informed that the rejoinder affidavit has been filed yesterday, which, however, is not tagged with the records.
Yes, sir.
Full stop. Para. List these matters. No. Accordingly, these matters are adjourned to be listed next week, along with the rejoinder affidavit. Yes,
Keep your
Lord. So that to make item 50.
50.
50 मतलब यहाँ पे on behalf of R Devi मतलब respondent number 5. Last location मतलब affidavit was directed to be filed. And we will file it by Monday, my lord. We have
Okay.
taken consent from the other side.
Okay. Sri Gupta, learned counsel appearing on instruction of Miss R. Devi, learned counsel for respondent number 5, has submitted that the affidavit in opposition would be filed shortly, and he accordingly prays for some time. Para, list after a week.
May I please, your lord?
Yes, no interim, Mr. Gupta?
No, man.
Okay. Yes,
May I please? Lordship, item number 47,
yes,
order dated 33/2022 has been complied with, your lord.
okay. Okay, it was same, huh? 47, khali order to Sailova, WPC Sailova, close security. You are SI account?
Yes, lord.
SI account, huh? And respondent number 1, who is there? Z Hazarika, A Bhattacharya, D Saikya. Whose name should we record? Yes.
G Hazarika.
Huh?
I
G
seen
Hazarika
her.
is there?
I seen her.
Okay, G Hazarika. Miss, huh? For the respondent number 1. Yes,
I'm so obliged.
closed.
May it please your lordship. My lord, with the consent of the petitioners, I beg to mention item number 22 and 23. Lord, I'm here on behalf of AFDC. We're supposed to file an affidavit. We'll need some more time, maybe 2 weeks more time,
You are for AFDC.
my lord.
Inform the other side.
Yes, my lord.
What is your name?
R. Ghosh, on behalf of P. Sharma.
On behalf of?
P. Sharma, standing
Three-
counsel for yes.
Sri R. Ghosh, learned counsel appearing on instruction of Sri P. Sharma, standing counsel AFDC, prays for and is granted 2 weeks further time to file the affidavit in opposition. 2 weeks.
Obliged.
But file it is a matter of 2023. Yes, next.
May I please, Lordship, item number 28,
Yes.
as my senior is having some health issues, for TK
28. Who is your senior?
Mishra.
Okay, have you informed the other side? A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of Sri T.K. Mishra on health grounds. Para, list after 2 weeks. Yes, madam.
May I please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 32, Lordship. With the concern of other side, Lordship. Matter will be adjourned for the Lordship.
You are for the forest department.
No, Lordship, petitioner, I'm for.
Petitioner, okay. On a prayer made on behalf of the petitioner, matter is adjourned by 2 weeks. Sri I. Bothakur, learned standing counsel for, learned counsel is present for the forest department. Yes,
I
May it please your lordship, item number 8 and 9. These two matters have become infructuous, your lordship.
8 and 9.
Yes, your lord.
You are there in both the matters, Mr.
Yes, your
Singh?
lordship, as a,
And Mr. Goswami, Dasgupta, have informed or not? We'll record the name of Mr. Goswami, G. Goswami, who.
yes, your lordship, either G. Goswami or Vitesh Sharma. Your
Sri R. Sinha, learned counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that by flux of time, the matter has become infructuous. Full stop. Para. Also heard Sri G. Goswami, learned counsel for the railways. Para. Writ petition is accordingly dismissed as infructuous. Separate order. But eta duri dia writ petitions kori diba, huh? Yes.
deeply obliged.
Yeah.
Was there any interim order?
No, your lord.
Okay.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 12.
Well,
We have taken the consent from the other side, lordship. But then it will be taken up in the next week, lordship.
21 matter. Why are you seeking time?
The senior counsel is having some difficulty.
Oh, Datta.
Yes,
Okay. Inform the other side.
yes.
On a request made on behalf of Sri B. Datta, learned senior counsel for the petitioner, matter is adjourned and is to be listed next week.
Can it be fixed on 9th of June?
Matter is don't write like this. A request has been made on behalf of Sri B. Datta, learned senior counsel for the petitioner. Para, for adjournment. Para, considering that this matter is of the year 2021, a slight accommodation is granted, and as requested, let the matter be listed on 9th, 9/6. 9/6.
Matter.
Okay. Yes, Sharma.
May I please, Lordship, first with consent of the respondent, I take to mention item number 33, Lordship.
33, yes.
Yes. Matter kindly adjourned for today, Lordship. I have already consent for respondent lordship.
Okay. On a prayer made by Sri P. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, matter is adjourned to be listed after a week.
Pleasure.
Yes.
May it please your lordship, I beg to mention item number 3, lordship.
Yes,
The
please.
matter may be adjourned for 1 week, lordship. My senior is out of station, lordship.
19 matter, madam.
19 matter, lordship. Kindly next week, any date, lordship.
19 matter, don't embarrass this court. 19 matter, we are not going to adjourn. A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of Sri JUNM Laskar, appearing for the petitioner. Full stop. However, considering that this matter is of the year 2019, a slight accommodation is granted directing listing of this matter for admission hearing on,
Next week, any date, lordship.
we'll have it to the, on 4th June.
Oblige.
Yes. Yes.
Please, your lordship. Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 44, your lordship.
4-4.
Yes, your lordship.
Yes.
Your lordship, my senior counsel, BD for his mother-in-law expired, your lordship.
And from the other side, oh, this is a fresh mail. Other side not appeared. Okay. A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of Sri BD Kaur, learned senior counsel for the petitioner on personal grounds. Para, list after 2 weeks.
Pleasure.
এখানে নাম হেৰি পাৰে নেকি? Dasgupta নাম লিখিব পাৰে। Mr. Dasgupta, can you record your name in 8 and 9? 8 and 9 were adjourned. Your name was there.
Yes.
We can record your name? 8 and 9. Not adjourned, infructuous.
Yes.
Infructuous. 8 and 9, huh? A Dasgupta Senior Counsel. Okay. Yes. Item
But
number?
in this level, I have filed IA Miller for correct, for implement name of the DC Miller. But unluckily, Miller, the number is there also, Miller, but the yesterday I personally went to there, Miller, to the defective spectrum. That's because it didn't come in the defective Miller. So it may come again, Miller, on either on.
There is an office note, Mr. Rashid.
No, I have filed Miller. There is IA number also there.
Filed on so and so, then has been found defective.
But-
Okay.
Sorry, Miller, that
Sri
there is some
Rashid
defect.
Learned Counsel has submitted that though as per the office note dated 29/5/2025, the IA which has been filed has been found to be defective. He has taken steps for removing the defects. Full stop. List this case after removal of the defects
On fourth
along with the IA next week.
mile, must.
You're there?
Yes, sir. Time for water is
Gogoi, G. Gogoi.
Jay Gogoi.
J. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the Water Resource Department is present. Yes.
Must.
Item 1, order to 6.
May it please your lordship, as per office noted, 5/5/2025, lordship. Kindly last chance may be granted to take steps upon respondent number 6 to 9, lordship, 11.
Last chance
30.
already given, madam, on 9/12. There cannot be last third chance.
Today we will take.
Is there
steps,
last,
lordship.
lastest, lastest? There is no. Last is last.
Today we will take steps, lordship. And one more time may be granted, lordship.
Two 2024, you are given a last chance and you're seeking another chance in May 2025. Ms. J. Ghosh, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that due to inadvertence, steps could not be taken in spite of a clear stipulation vide the order dated 9/12/2024 that a last chance was given. Full stop. She, however, undertakes to take the steps during the course of the day. Full stop. Para. Also heard Sri Barua, Learned State Counsel. Para. As an exceptional case, the petitioner is permitted to take steps during the course of the day, failing which the writ petition would stand dismissed without any further reference.
Oblige.
Oblige, lordship.
Item 2,
Please, your lord, my lord, on this,
What is this office note, Mr. Chakraborty?
my lord, it is against an award passed by
No,
the
no, what
Labour
is the
Court.
office note? As per, no LCR has been received, why? LCR,
Lekata.
LCR, Hana?
Oh.
Chakraborty,
My lord.
LCR has not come.
But yes, but time for the
But,
We'll list it for hearing immediately on receipt of the
my
LCR.
lord, lordship may take 5 minutes, whether your lordship will feel the LCR is required. My lord, what happened, the reference was made, and the terms of reference your lordship will get, just the award, I'm pointing it out, lordship may come to page 24.
Mr. Bora, somebody perhaps has not slept in the night,
Maybe. Full night.
working. You take care of him. Maybe you are disturbing him by making phone calls.
Page number 24 is the issues referred by the government. Whether the
24.
management of Leopard Cutter Tea Estate is justified in denying employment facility to the sons and daughters
You are
of
reading the
retired-
reference.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is the pay, it is
Yes,
the
yes.
award,
No,
Whether-
you are reading the terms of.
terms of reference.
Yes, yes.
Whether the management of Leopard Cutter Tea Estate is justified in denying employment facility to sons and daughters of retired staff employees,
Mm.
which has been long-standing existing benefit.
Mm.
By unilaterally raising the level of educational qualification of the candidate.
Mm.
Now, the learned labor court has recorded the submissions, recorded the evidence, recorded the statement of facts, and straightway came to the operative part. Lordship will take note of this
Page
page number 68.
68, yes.
Paragraph 37.
Yes.
I have carefully shifted the evidence on record and
Mm.
considering the submissions of the learned representatives of both sides, keeping view of all the facts and circumstances of the case, I am of the opinion that the management policy can be changed from time to time, but there should be consensus between the management and the union. Accordingly, the issue number 1 is partly decided in favor of the union and partly against the management.
Mm.
No reason, nothing, which part in favor of management and which part against the management. So, my lord, my humble submission in view of this recording by the labor court, whether the LCR will be required for your lordship to pass an order interfering with the award. The
What
whole-
do you say, madam?
My submission is that, my lord, on 14/3/2022, LC record has been called for. but
No,
it
no,
is
no, on
not-
the submission of Mr. Chakraborty. What do you say?
Your lordship may hear the matter. Enter evidence.
But,
I will have to take your lordship to that, my lord. It
No,
will
no,
take some time.
see, this finding on a cursory glance without going into the other observations, the penultimate paragraph where the directions are there, the directions are absolutely vague.
Yes, my lord. That will, your lordship will decide, well, after going for that. record.
No,
But
if
that's fine.
it's a vague, what benefit will you get?
But that I will try to satisfy your lordship.
No,
my lord.
why isn't it a case that the matter should be remanded to have a decision in accordance with law as per the merits and give a proper direction? Either you answer the reference in favor of the workman
that-
or in favor of the management, or if you answer in both behalf, you make
I
it
have-
clear which
but-
part is in. That is not
The
clear.
Speaking order, my lord, that's.
Even, my lord, to
After,
arrive at a
thir-
conclusion, there has
after
to be
36 paragraphs in the
Yes.
judgment,
Yes.
if the conclusion is that I have decided partly in favor of management, which part, what to do, what not to do,
and why?
With that direction.
why
your
will
lordship-
come later? Why is the aspect where lawyers can put their arguments that this is not a proper reason or this is mechanically done? But first, which part?
That your lordship may remand the matter. my lord.
What do you say, Mr. Chakraborty?
My lord,
Unnecessarily.
unnecessary keeping this matter, it is
Yes.
from 2019.
Yes.
So waiting for another 1 month or 2 months for the record, ultimately your lordship will have to take a call whether this award is sustained.
With some direction, your lordship may dispose of the matter.
Because he has recorded the tribunal.
But if you try to interpret, he says that you can change it, but with the consensus. That means if this change in the policy was not by the consensus, then it stands interfered with. That is the meaning possible.
But which part is in
No,
favor
no,
of the
that
management?
part can be.
And, my lord, basically the issue was there was a standing agreement between the workers and the management that the sons and daughters of retired.
We'll have the records, if the records are there, well and good, otherwise we'll decide this.
My lord, will decide this matter because at the end
But
of the
the-
day,
Then we'll decide on merits.
Well.
Not what we initially proposed,
my lord,
not what we initially proposed to remand. We're not remanding, we'll decide it.
Right.
Whether the observation that for a change in the policy consensus would be required. That can be decided. For that, I think we'll, whatever, did you adduce evidence?
yes, all
Both-
parties adduce evidence.
Okay. Heard Sri S. Chakraborty, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Miss A. Bhattacharya, learned counsel for the respondent number 2. Full stop. Though this writ petition was, though in this writ petition, notice was issued on
25/6.
25/6/2019. Records were not called for.
My lord. Record was called for on, my lord, on 14/3/22.
2022.
14/3/22.
The records were called for on a subsequent date, that is 14/3/2022. Full stop. Para. Office note dated 6/5/2025 reflects that records are yet to be received. Para. Registry to give immediate reminder to the Learned Labour Code Dibrugarh for transmission of the records. Full stop. List for admission hearing immediately on receipt of the records.
Can I pray for a date, my lord?
No, it will only be after receipt of records. We said immediately, okay?
Okay.
And on the next date, even if it at the stage of admission, we'll try to dispose this of 19 matter.
My lord.
Or we can also do one thing. We can admit it for hearing. That will be better.
Then, my lord,
Yes.
it will come.
No, it will
down
not
the
come. It
list
will not
and-
come. Don't worry.
And at the admission stage, it may be disposed of.
Otherwise, my lord,
Labor court award admission stage disposal, this will not look good. We say call for records, admit for hearing. The writ petition is admitted for hearing, তাৰপিছত office note কথা ক'বা, huh? তাৰ লাষ্টৰ পাৰ্টটো admission hearing টো কাটি দিবা। লাষ্টৰটো কি আছিলে? নহয়, list for hearing immediately on receipt of the LCR. Is there an interim order? You don't want extension? You don't want?
no, my lord. But
The Chakraborty does not want extension of the interim order. Interim order passed earlier stands extended till the next date of listing. Yes.
4 and 5.
Yes, Mr. Sharma, what is this?
My lord, the KSC was supposed to file their affidavit, bringing on record.
Mr. Chotia?
My lord, this matter relates to, my lord, implementation of Supreme Court's order. Order is there, my lord, and we have already filed the affidavit in the Supreme Court that this particular stone quarry has been closed down, my lord. And the Supreme Court, on the basis of our affidavit, has closed that proceeding. Now the petitioner, by virtue of this petition, wants to, my lord, do something in that particular work. Therefore, that can be done, my lord. Lordship will look into
But
the,
the
my lord,
closure was because of an order of the Honorable Supreme Court.
my lord. My lord, Lordship, that is, my lord, page
What do you
19.
say?
Lordship will look into page
If the
19.
closure is because of a direction of the Supreme Court, can
My
we
lord.
re-examine the matter? Mr. Sharma?
My lord, we are not on the closure or reunion. Or what has happened is that since that has been closed, the machineries which have been stuck down in that locality, that needs to be taken. Only that.
My lord, Lordship will look into page 25
To,
of the repetition.
7548.
My lord, my lord,
Which one? 48 or 33?
7533,
33. Yes.
page 25, my lord,
25.
or 25.
Yes.
The interlocutory application number to ensure, considering the report dated to ensure with respect of illegal mining in Kaziranga National Park, Assam, we have asked for response for the state of Assam.
Hmm.
Learned Council, that is the thing, my lord. In the meanwhile, as certain matters are urgent as apparent from the report, following aspects are mentioned in the report. Ban forthwith all types of mining and related activities along with the southern boundary of KNP in the
No,
entire
we are on the aspect of allowing him to take out the.
matter. My lord, that the Supreme Court passed the order. If anything relates to the order of the Supreme Court, my lord, Supreme Court constituted the Central Empowered Committee. So he has to approach the Central Empowered Committee for that purpose. That is also the judgment.
Did you approach?
My lord, that is the judgment of the Supreme Court also in that.
Here in this page 25, is there any such direction? 25, 26?
Page 25, my lord. Lordship, if you look into it, my lord,
Which part?
page 30, my lord.
30.
The direction is the by in view of the aforesaid
Page?
last line, page 25.
In, mining activity in National Park in the entire.
In view of the
Kashmir-
aforesaid, we ordered that all kind of
Mm.
mining related activities along with the aforesaid Kaziranga National Park area and in the entire catchment area of the river
No,
stream.
that we have seen, Mr. Chutia. We are
Well-
only on the aspect of removing the equipment and
Well-
machineries.
And concerned representatives shall ensure no illegal takes place, no transportation, that is the line, my lord. No transportation of illegal mine materials.
No, it's transportation of
He
illegal.
wants to, my lord,
mine
take the
materials.
folder, my lord, not the machineries, my lord. What is his prayer, my lord, in petition?
Oh. That will not be
And,
allowed.
my lord, earlier also, my lord, they approached the honorable court and the Supreme Court report specifically mentioned the High Court's order.
You want
that-
to take out the stone materials?
My
No,
lord,
no, you
That is
cannot.
the prayer, my lord.
Then my lord may take it after some time, let Mr. Sahavala.
Or otherwise, lordship, now the, my lord, CEC, Central Empowered Committee issued notice to us, my lord. In the May, I have personally also went to the CEC, my lord. And we have submitted to the CEC also regarding all those activities, my lord.
Hmm.
Then if it is there, that all those documents are, I have not yet bring it on record, my lord. This is the order passed by the Chief Secretary of the High, my lord, State of Assam to stop all these activities, my lord, there. And earlier.
No, this prayer will be directly in conflict with the direction of the Honorable Supreme Court. You cannot take out transport materials. You said equipments and transport and machineries. That is not the prayer.
Not regarding machinery, there is nothing, my lord, but the materials, my lord.
Materials, there is nothing to decide. We cannot go, so we cannot sit over the Supreme Court direction.
I understand. My lord may kindly take it after some time, let Mr. Sahavala.
Lordship, I can bring in the CEC's order also by.
No, we'll after say, we'll discuss this. Let Mr. Sahavala come. He may have some difficulty.
Mal.
Item 6.
May it please, Lord. My lord, the second round of litigation, my lord, the lordship will find,
Railways,
really, my lord.
railways. B.K. Das, B. Sharma, G. Goswami. So many councils for railways.
Himanshu,
Senior is engaged in other court.
Who is your senior?
Because
B.K. Das. You should come up and say, can we have after a while?
my lord,
Okay. Please wait for a while.
my lord.
Please call him. What is the matter otherwise, Mr. Bora?
My lord, the contract was eroded to me, my lord,
Contract of construction.
a construction, my lord.
Okay.
And, my lord, and they have to give a site at without any hindrance, my lord. So there are, my lord, residents, also there's an electric post, they could not hand over the
Site.
site, my lord. One part have been done, my lord. And one part, they could not give
Now,
in the.
now what is your prayer? What do you, what?
Now what has happened, my lord?
Mr. Das has come, yes.
Yeah. Now your lordship will find,
What is your grievance here?
the grievance, my lord, they have terminated my contract and, my lord, my security money and honest money, they want to be, my lord, forfeited, my lord. My lord, that is why, my lord, at the first round of litigations, my
You
lord.
got the instructions. Mr. Das.
My lord, here, my lord, in the contract agreement itself, there is a provision for, my lord,
Arbitration.
arbitration. So, and he said that he cannot go with further with the project.
And therefore, on his request, there is no provision for closing the project. On the ground of abandonment of contract, that has to be terminated. If his grievance is against the security deposit and bank guarantee, he can approach the arbitration matter, 64 clause matter, under the railway contract, my lord.
My lord,
And who is the arbitrator in-house?
No, my lord, there is a procedure prescribed. He can approach and GM will, my lord,
That is in-house arbitrator.
my lord,
to the-
if it is within 30 days he approach, because it is time already lapsed. He has seen in
We are
that
not
case,
on that, Mr. Das. Is it an in-house arbitrator?
in-house
Is
arbitrator.
it
but-
possible? Is it permissible as on
No,
today?
Supreme Court has clarified that, my lord. Now, lordship may, my lord, appoint arbitrator in his application under section 11.
That is it.
Yes, independent
But
arbitrator.
that arbitration clause had envisaged an in-house arbitrator. That will not perhaps as on date
Yes, yes, correct.
because of the 5 judges
Yes,
constitution bench.
right. So therefore, on
But
the
what do you
application-
say on the arbitration
my
part?
lord, your lordship kindly see the direction which has been passed by the Honorable Court. Your lordship has to see the
You can
direction.
visit Maligaon.
My lord, we visited, my lord. Your
No,
lordship
for
will-
arbitration.
No, no. Lordship will kindly see. There's
No, not Maligaon. No,
Well-
Maligaon not needed.
My lord, your lordship may kindly see the direction whatever passed by this Honorable Court after going through the entire things, my lord.
Which
And
order?
Lordship will find, very interestingly, just one thing what
Which
I-
order? Which order?
Oh, yes, my lord. I just commit to it. And that is at page, my lord, 69 onwards, my lord.
6-9.
69 onwards, my lord. My lord, page 70 onwards, my lord, if your lordship kindly see, the entire things your lordship will came to know, it will reflect everything, my lord, what the contract is about, how the contract has to be terminated, and what is the force majeure, my lord.
This is connected to the same case.
Yes, my lord, this is second round of litigations, my lord. The direction which has been passed by this Honorable Court and how they have passed an order and flouting this order of this court. I don't know, kindly see, I just.
Having regard to the General Manager Railway so-and-so, is direct to consider the request so-and-so by giving an opportunity and thereafter pass appropriate orders. This orders were passed thereafter.
Yes, my lord. After that, kindly see what the order has been passed, my lord.
Hmm.
Kindly see, page 73, your lordship will kindly has to see one by one, my lord.
73.
A meeting was held, my lord. That is at page 73, my lord.
Yes.
A meeting was held today between the CPG contractor PD Enterprise, headquartered at 11 hours, the undersigned, so-and-so were also present. It was decided to find a probable solutions of a bottleneck at site in connection with the concerned party. Contractor has mentioned the eviction of the road adjacent to the site has to be done. There's an encroacher, my lord, and then he has agreed to do the balance work at the same terms and conditions. You are so-and-so the contractor make the so-and-so infringement any state site and propose as the probable base solution with the signature of the both contractor along with the site sketches, including the minimum time frame required so-and-so. This is as per the advice of the competent authority, my lord. Lordship will kindly just reference, my lord, Guwahati High Court's order. It is in view of the Guwahati High Court orders dated so-and-so, so-and-so, my lord. Now, next, my lord, you will kindly see. Now, how they have interpreted the direction passed by the Honorable Court. That is at page 22, my lord. Page, direction 22, page 74, my lord. Subject Guwahati High Court order dated so-and-so. Earlier days and orders. As the contract has already been terminated on so-and-so by senior and competent authority before the approaching Honorable Court. Hence, after the termination of contract, any type of decision in the court matter has been taken by the senior DN contract value up to 4 crores and so up to the contract value of 50 crores as per the model serial powers issued by the Railway Board. Hence, the division has to take proper decision in accordance with the contract conditions along with the power as per MSOP. Anything like reference to the public meeting which are beyond to the purview of the contract agreement not to be considered and deciding the case in early decisions to be taken priority state conduct of the petitioner who has given chief engineer. Direction has been given to the general manager. Now he has already made up his mind and he has sent it to the divisions, my lord, and what the division has
Mr. Bora, one thing is clear that the order of this court is 6-2. 2019.
my lord.
The termination was done on 25/1, 2019, earlier.
My lord, kindly see, I have issued a letter. What has happened, my lord?
Hmm.
Kindly see. Now, as per the clause, my lord, there is a clause if any party is not able to, what is the dispute, my lord? Dispute of handing over the site, clear site, my lord. So I said, I have completed. I said that no, I am just withdrawing this contract, terminate the contract.
Where is your representation?
My lord, your lordship will kindly see one by one, my lord.
Let's see your representation after the court's order.
My lord. No, before that, my lord, kindly see. Before that, I'll just
No, the earlier aspect may not be necessary now. After the order was
no,
passed.
that is an order. It is not that the terminate, because the entire thing is of the termination from my side, my lord. I have requested for termination of the contract, my lord, because of this, because that is why your lordship kindly see.
No, kindly show us the representation which you have filed pursuant to page 72 order of this court.
Oh, my lord, there was, my lord, because there.
Where is 11/1/2019?
11/1,
2000, your request of 11/1/2019?
my lord, there are
Which page?
page 50 onwards, kindly see that what is this, my lord.
Kindly show us 11/1/2019.
My lord, the 62, that page, his representation, my lord. Page 53.
11/1, 2019 is a, my lord, 11/1,
Page
2009.
56.
My lord, that is a,
Page 56.
that is my lord, legal notice, my lord.
56.
So this is a legal notice, my lord. Is a legal notice, my lord. Prior to that, your lordship kindly see why, what compel me to issue the legal notice, my lord. So because of the what? Because of the fact that page 50, I have given a repeated in 3/1/2019 also, which I have stated at page 50 with reference to the subject above. We have the honor to draw your kind attention that in spite of repeated verbal as well as written request to you, till date you have not closed the aforesaid contract by making the final payment of the incomplete bill. So we are requesting you to kindly closing the contract.
Just a minute, Mr. Das. See, let us go by the sequence of events.
Right.
There is a representation maybe in the form of a legal notice
Right.
of 11/1/2019.
Right.
Okay. This court, while passing the order of 6/2/2019,
Yeah.
had directed you to consider it and dispose the same by a speaking order.
Right.
And the speaking order is reflects from page 74.
Right.
You said that as the contract has already been terminated on 25/1/2019.
Right.
25/1 is definitely after the representation or legal notice, 11/1.
Right.
So aren't you required to reconsider?
Actually,
Reconsider, pass a speaking order, take a decision. You may be against,
there is
decision may not be absolutely in his favor, it may be against him, but you have to assign reasons.
right. My lord, one speaking order, my lord, by the principal chief engineer, who is the general manager works, principal chief engineer, he has also passed one, my lord, 31/1/2022.
When? 31?
31/1/2022.
What is the speaking order?
Speaking order also says, my lord,
I have not.
that as per the provision of my lord, contract agreement, by invoking clause 62, by granting opportunity to the party and issuance of notice, my lord, his termination on his abandonment has been abandonment of the contract. The contract was terminated.
My only grievance is this. Fine. I have request for termination of contract. They have
But
terminated.
this needs to be challenged.
Yes.
That
This
is
is
to
the
be
detail
challenged,
of-
that this order has not been, we have not received this order.
You have not communicated this.
We have not communicated, Milord. Where is the communications, Milord? I don't know. After filing of this thing, they have passed a speaking orders behind my back. And speaking orders, your lordship will find page 74, what the speaking
Not
order is
behind
there.
the back, my lord, because, my lord.
Kindly see, there are two speaking orders. One speaking order is at page 74. This is a speaking order, Milord.
Yes.
And who the speaking orders, it shows the speaking orders.
Okay.
As per the,
Heard Sri Pish Bora, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Sri H.K. Sharma for the petitioner. Also heard Sri B.K. Das, Learned Counsel appearing for the railways. Para? Without going to the details of the inter se marriage, it appears that the issue was earlier raised before this court in WPC 788 of 2019, in which this court had passed an order dated 6/2/2019, in which a direction was made for consideration of a request, full stop. For ready reference, comma, the said observation is extracted herein below, page 71. Having said, from having a paragraph, having said and cast, full stop, para. Sri Bora, the Learned Senior Counsel, has submitted that thereafter on 19/12/2019,
well,
a so-called speaking order has been passed, which does not assign any reasons. Full stop. Para. Sri Das, the Learned Counsel for the Railways, has, however, submitted that subsequently, after filing of the writ petition, another speaking order has been passed on 3/2/2022, copy of which has been placed before this court. Full stop. Sri Bora, the Learned Senior Counsel, has submitted that at no point of time such order was communicated. Full stop. He also questions as to whether during the pendency, as to whether when the case was, when this court was in session of the matter, a further speaking order could have been passed without taking leave. Para. Be that as it may, Sri Bora, the Learned Senior Counsel, prays for and is granted 2 weeks' time to obtain instructions on the aforesaid speaking order dated 3/2/2022, a copy of which has been furnished to him in the court itself.
Yeah.
Furnished to Sri Sharma, assisting him in the court itself. Para. List after 2 weeks.
My
You
lord.
take instructions.
Well, one line may be added, my lord. This order, my lord, I communicated the order 26/11/2021 passed in this present case, my lord. Because 26/11/2021, this is the submission, my lord. And I was directed to obtain instruction why the competent authority has not passed the order. And then I intimated the order, my lord, before the authority. And then, my lord, pursuant to order 26/11, my lord, this order has came to be passed.
My lord,
Kindly, that
it
may
is
be recorded.
behind the back. Your lordship kindly see, no memo, nothing, my lord. Sort of this thing, whether I have been heard or not.
That's not a
This is-
compliance.
It is a making orders, my
No,
lord.
no. This is passed by the competent authority.
It is, when this,
How?
when the matter has been placed before this.
2 weeks,
Yes.
2 weeks.
My lord.
My lord, when the matter has been placed before this court, then say that we have committed a mistake. Now they have passed a speaking orders.
And that.
And tomorrow, day after tomorrow also, they will pass another speaking order, my lord.
Not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
Day after,
Sunday they cannot
the
pass. Sunday they cannot pass.
Railway, my lord, everything is happening, railway.
Sunday also.
Sunday also, they'll give the date.
This is ultimate, my lord. In a concluded contract, my lord, he cannot.
No, he may be
he's-
correct.
He's.
There is no Sunday in railways. Rail runs every day.
Railway runs
Every day.
Every day.
Electricity
24 into
board,
7 into 365.
48 hours. Therefore,
Il-
clock
elec-
is also, my lord.
electricity board
Obliged,
also,
my lord.
they do not have a Sunday. Medical, they do not have a Sunday. That's what I think. Obliged, my lord.
Okay.
Apologize, your lordship. Lordship, in item number 48, your lordship, it is closed. Lordship, I was in another court, your lordship, on there.
It was mentioned, we have mentioned, we have,
48.
yes,
Yes, your lordship, it is closed, your lordship. My name may be recorded.
we have recorded names.
Yes. Obliged.
We have recorded the name of our Bor Pujari. We have recorded the name. You want your name to be recorded?
Yes,
No, no.
represent.
Yes. Mr. Bor Pujari is there in the court or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Item 10.
Item 10.
Earlier, the prayer was made for improvement, for substitution.
Substitution.
Yes,
Somebody has passed away or what?
yes, sir. Proprietor of the petitioner. Form, my lord.
None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas the Public Works Department is represented by its standing counsel Sri B. Gogoi. Para, in the interest of justice, the matter is adjourned to be listed after a week. Okay, 1 week. Mr. Sharma, for which matter? Item number? 24,
34.
34.
In the government,
If you want to do it now, you can have it if the government is ready.
yes. Yes. Madam,
Yes,
here, madam, liquor settlement was made. Excise.
excise.
Yeah.
Let them come, we'll have your matter once the excise council comes. Okay. Madam Das, kindly try to inform. Okay. Let them come after a while. Hmm. Hmm. Yes,
Notice of person was issued on 4/1/21, my lord.
it has come for the first time after
Has been
20.
covered, my lord.
What is the matter?
Well, matter about my lord, suspension of my lord, PTS license, telescope license. And
Suspension.
my lord,
Okay.
page 18, my lord.
Matter has not become infructuous.
No, my lord, it is still there, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Do you have contact with the clients?
Yes,
You have?
yes,
When did you last contact?
2 months back.
2 months back.
Right.
Not believable.
Yes, my lord.
5 years, the matter has not been listed.
Listed.
Yes, my lord.
You forgot about the matter. You have also lost your brief.
No, my lord, I have.
You have.
Agree with my, yes.
You have not taken copy from the court.
No. It is there.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Hello.
Yes, madam, what do you say?
My lord, I need time because I don't have instruction, but from the record, my lord, in, 20,
It was suspended. Why?
My lord,
anomaly has
because
been
they-
accepted by her.
what happened, my lord? There was 2 beneficiaries, my lord, rights, my lord. It had distributed just the 2 beneficiaries rights to another 2 persons, my lord. Ration card holder, my lord, but their name was not included, my lord. That is the allegation, my lord.
My lord. She has admitted, my lordship.
If there are allegations, see,
Yes.
suspension in a matter of license can itself be a punishment, unlike a disciplinary proceeding,
Well,
where suspension is not a penalty, it's only to
Right.
facilitate
well,
holding of a DP or if you are in behind the bars. This orders of this public distribution order stipulates the suspension itself is a punishment. So it can be of permanent nature also. What do you say, madam? You take instructions, okay? Oh.
Instruction.
Third, Sri Hawk, learned counsel for the petitioner. Where is Miss Udas, learned state counsel? On petitioner, puts the para. Miss Udas, learned state counsel, however, has submitted that the matter has been listed for the first time after issuance of notice in the year 2021. Full stop. See accordingly prays for and is granted 3 weeks time
Lodge,
to obtain instructions.
lodge.
Try to get the records, we'll dispose of on the basis of the
Right.
records.
Simply of that.
Yes.
obliged.
Mr. Gogoi?
Again, 24 of pages.
But here though we haven't received.
Senior counsel is waiting since the morning. We don't want him to wait. What is it?
Lordship, here the issue is
Notice
that
was issued.
notice was issued, we are awaiting instant, but now the issue is this, the issue is there, your lordship, where what happened? In rural areas, no more IMFL on license will be granted. So whatever a license was paid prior to 2023, that license will convert it to off, your lordship. So most probably the petitioner case is similar to that also, your lordship.
You
He'll-
take instructions.
Very well,
Let
instruction.
him have the instructions. Heard through RP Sharma, learned senior counsel, assisted by Dihiya, as Dihiya, for the petitioner, who submits that notice was issued on 28/2/2025. Full stop. Para 3 R. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, Excise Department. However, prays for some more time to obtain the instructions. Full stop. List after 3 weeks.
Very well. Obliged, Lord.
You want
Okay.
need a date?
Yes, my lord, date may be there.
You tell us, suggest.
Uh,
List on, as requested, list on. Today is
On
30.
18 June, my lord.
We'll have it on 3 weeks, we'll have it on 20.
Yes. Okay.
26.
26.
Obliged, Lord.
Be sorry.
Sorry for the convenience, my lord.
22,
My lord,
10 to.
my lord, item 10, my lord, is already in first class, my lord.
Okay, why do okay, where is Mr. Mr. Gogoi? He has become infractuous.
Yes, my lord.
10, we had said, we had just adjourned the matter, but okay, you are S.S. Rahman.
Yes, my lord.
Sri S.Z. Rahman, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that by flux of time, the subject matter involved has become infractuous. Para. Also heard Sri B. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, you appear as standing counsel or AG?
In this case,
Standing counsel PWD. Financial also there.
Lordship.
You appear as AG, learned B.
Yes.
Gogoi, learned AG appearing for the respondents. Para. Writ petition is accordingly dismissed as infractuous. Para, item 10, huh? Pehla wala hata dijiye.
Hello.
Item 13.
Right.
13, Mr. Bormiya.
My lord, we have received, I have instruction, my lord, we have received the payment.
And that,
Payment for,
my based on instruction of the passport will be paid.
yes, I see.
Sri J.I. Bormiya, learned counsel. No, heard Sri J.I. Bormiya, learned counsel for the petitioner, who had approached this court by way of this writ petition, claiming vehicle hire charges. Full stop. Notice was issued para karke, on 10/2/2021, pursuant to which Ms. Udas, learned State Council, has submitted that instructions have been received that the amount in question has been released. Full stop. The aforesaid submission has not been disputed by Sri Borbhuya, the learned counsel for the petitioner. Para. Writ petition. In view of the aforesaid development, there is no live cause of action to be adjudicated, and accordingly, the writ petition is closed.
Right.
14. Yes,
I'm for the petitioner.
yes,
My lord, in this matter, we have filed a little bit way back in my lord 2021.
yes.
But my lord, there is an interim order, and by virtue of interim order, my lord, we are continuing to supply the my lord petroleum products, although there is a my lord report after the joint inspection that my lord some irregularities have been committed. But then my lord, the respondent number 5 was subsequently my lord impeded, and it took a long time in ensuring. Ultimately, it has been served, and a notice has been served, my lord. And we only my lord issued a show cause notice. Why action should not be taken. Thereafter, my lord, they will be given personal hearing, and all the procedure will be followed.
But because of the interim order, my lord, we are continuing to supply making supply to the.
But during the proceeding, would you have stopped the supplies or
My
what?
lord, no, we have not met.
No, if the interim order was not passed by this court of maintaining status quo, during the proceeding, would had the operations be suspended?
We could have met. We
Oh.
could have, because when the matter was.
Then we could have, we can do one thing. You can allow you to go ahead with the proceeding until completion of the proceeding and final decisions taken. You maintain the present arrangement, but you will not be restricted from proceeding. Let him file reply.
Right.
You consider, take a final decision before you communicate or before you take the leave of the court.
My lord, that would be very.
2021 matter unnecessary. What do you say?
Yes.
Okay. Five, who's five? R5.
My lord, they have appeared and they don't have to shown in the court. In fact, my lord, they are the manufacturers of the equipment. And we have all the report point of they have. And we will produce the original reports also.
Who is five? Five name S. Sharma, Miss S. Sharma. Sumitra Sharma. Oh, R5. Is she available in the court? Miss S. Sharma. Or who is S. Sharma? Okay. What is
Yes.
your name?
Is the.
H. Das. You are on record? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Heard 3 H. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard 3 M. K. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by 3 M. Sharma, appearing for the IOC. Though the name of the Learned Counsel for the respondent number 5 appears, there is no representation. Full stop. This court is also of the opinion that in view of the order proposed to be passed, there may not be any requirement to hear the respondent number 5 as no prejudice would be caused. Para. The matter of the subject matter of challenge is
Is 80 notice
dated
dated 21/1/2020.
is a show cause notice dated 21/1/2021 issued by the corporation, which was done after a joint inspection done on 29/6/2020. Full stop. As per the joint inspection, certain anomalies were observed in the operation of the, what do you have?
We had
Petrol outlet or what? Retail outlet, retail outlet,
Retail.
retail outlet for petroleum.
Right.
In the retail outlet, full stop. The petitioner has cited many reasons as to why the observations made in the inspection dated 29/6/2020 are incorrect and not liable to be taken into consideration, comma, comma, full stop, para. On the other hand, comma, the Learned Senior Counsel for the corporation has submitted that no final decision was taken by the corporation and the proceeding was at a nascent stage of issuing show cause notice. And at that stage, comma, the instant writ petition was filed, in which there is an interim order
dated 25
passed
to
on 25/2/2021 for maintaining status quo in respect of the supply of petroleum products. Full stop. He submits that that no cause of action had actually arisen to enable entitling the petitioners to approach this court. Para. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the subject matter involved, this court is of the opinion that the writ petition is liable to be disposed of by the following directions. Full stop. The said directions have been made as pendency of the case along with the interim order may not be interim order since the year 2021 may not be serving the interest of justice. Para. It is accordingly directed that while the writ petition is accordingly disposed of by directing that the proceeding which was initiated vide the so-called notice dated 21/1/2021 be brought to a logical conclusion in accordance with law, in which the petitioner
Page number 97, annex number 5.
97, what is it? 97,
Yes, ma'am. Annex 5, page 9.
yes.
What is the grant is the-
Never listen to that.
May I? Let him file his so-called reply within 15 days. So that was the time period given in case.
Oh, we'll say that. We'll say. Ki kolo? Who should be given full opportunity to represent his case. Full stop. To expedite the proceeding, the petitioner is directed to submit his so-called reply along with all documents and evidence he would be relying upon.
Yes.
And after within a period of 15 days
15 days.
from today, and on receipt of the same, the petitioner or his representative is a firm
Yes.
petitioner, the representative of the petitioner be granted a personal hearing. Personal hearing. Full stop. It is, however, directed that till such decision is taken, the present arrangement of supply be continued with the petitioner. Full stop. The said arrangement, however, would depend on the final outcome of the proceeding.
Well,
Full stop.
time may be increased. Instead of 15 days, 30 days.
30 days to file reply. 3
Yes,
weeks.
yes.
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yes.
3 weeks. It is needless to state that if any further grievance arises, the petitioner would be at liberty to approach the appropriate forum of law.
Early applied.
Writ petition stands disposed of.
4 and 5.
Two matters were taken up on Monday matter.
No, if it is closed by the Supreme Court.
No, my lord, Supreme Court, I shall distinguish case, my lord.
No, he has shown your own decision.
No,
CD prayer.
this is only, my lord, illegally mined mineral. My lord, we have not illegally mined mineral, my lord.
Now, how can we decide that?
My lord, that is why they ever filed
No,
the
see-
directed to file affidavit, my lord. My
No,
lord,
no.
because here what
Your
happened, my lord,
contention that it is for illegal mining, that is not cannot be countenanced. See your prayer. You only want to extract.
No, I
transport-
straight, my lord, that is correct.
You
my lord.
only want to extract the minerals
Lying, my lord. These are
articles-
not illegally mined, my lord. We have the documents, my lord, all that.
But are you closed down or not?
My lord, already 18 from
It,
18.
it is in the area, there is no
No,
question of
this
it.
is not in the Karbi Angle. Your lordship may see that is not in the hill range. My lord, that order Supreme Court, your lordship may see, my lord, I shall, that is why I shall distinguish, my lord, I shall not apply in my mind. Your lordship may just see the page 27 last. We ordered that all kinds of mining related activities of the aforesaid Kazunga National Park area in the entire catchment area of the rivers, streams and rivulets originating Karbi Anglong with hill ranges and flowing into Kazunga National Park, including Tiger Reserve are restrained. No new construction so and so. Director General of Police concern ensure that no illegal mining takes place in the aforesaid area and no transportation of illegally mined material takes place. Well, we can produce, my lord. Well, it's not that, my lord, after 18, my lord, we have the renewal of the permit, my lord. Renewal of the permit.
No, this Supreme Court judgment came when?
Well, this is 19, May 19, yeah,
Yes.
April 19.
After your mining,
No,
It has
mining,
been
my lord,
stopped.
my mining is, my lord, if my mining is not from that area, my lord, that cannot be stopped, my lord. My observation is, and not in the hilly ranges, my.
now
Karbi-
how will we ascertain whether it's in,
They have to ascertain, my lord.
they have already done so.
No,
And-
no,
But
no.
we have already filed the affidavit in the Supreme Court stating that this particular
You have-
mining
if-
has already been closed down.
No, that is why
Now
last
the
time, my lord,
No,
because
you
we can-
appeals the committee, Mr.
my
Sahewala.
lord,
There is a specialized committee to look into the
no,
factual
that-
aspects.
what affidavit they have filed, my lord, we have to look into, my lord. That-
We have already filed the affidavit.
No, that affidavit, Supreme Court
Yes.
affidavit, I wanted that, my lord. Your lordship may take up.
No,
one
No,
day, my lord.
there is a committee. We are not saying that we are going to exhaust your remedies.
No.
These ultimately factual disputes will arise, whether the area, you may be correct, that its area is outside the purview of
Yes.
the order of the Supreme Court.
My lord.
But here, in matters of this kind, the stand of the state is very important. They are to decide. But even in spite of that, we may still say that you approach the committee, they will decide. These matters unnecessary are pending since a long time,
Yes.
neither helping you.
But this is the order of the Supreme Court, but they should
It
approach.
is not helping you. There is no interim order. You are
There
not,
is no interim.
you are not operating the
No, no,
mining.
I am not. What the order, I don't, I don't.
Supreme Court order, you can look into the SCC.
No, I.
No,
There
this
is no-
Godavaran, this second order, the last order.
2013 8 SCC 198, my lord.
It is a series of orders which, and
My
this
lord,
order
that
was
is why-
passed
This is the
Your
particular
lordship, my
order.
lord, your lordship dispose of Monday, my lord.
Monday, Monday, but think of it, there's no
Yes.
point because
I'm
19
telling you,
matters.
my lord, I shall not be, my lord, if that is correct, my lord, I shall.
No,
voluntarily act, my
Mr.
lord.
Sharma, 2013 8 SCC 198.
One minute.
This is the order in a series of, this Godavaran is a continuous
My lord,
case. This is of 9th May.
my lord.
9th May
it-
2022. Oh, no, not 9 to 22. This is of 9th
No,
May.
I
This
think
order
this is
date
How
is
it can be, that prior to that.
You look into it, then you submit it. You look into it. 1.4, my lord. That particular paragraph is there. Any individual having any grievances against any steps taken by the government or any other authority in purported compliance with the order passed by this honorable court
Central
will-
Empowered Committee,
will be at
CEC.
liberty to move the committee for seeking suitable relief.
Okay.
My lord.
Heard Sri GN
And the
Sahalo.
CC also taking the
Because
bit of.
Monday it may be disposed of, my lord. I am.
Heard Sri GN Sahalo, learned counsel, senior counsel for the petitioner in these two cases, same petitioner in these two cases.
Yes.
Also heard Sri J. Chutia, learned standing counsel, KAAC, who has placed before this court the order of the Honorable Supreme Court reported in 2013 8 SCC 198 and has contended, the bracket means, and has contended that all grievances of any individual in connection with the steps taken for environmental protection would have to be raised before the Central
Empowered committee.
Empowered Committee. Purtap. The learned senior counsel for the petitioner prays for a short accommodation to seek instructions in this
But I'm
regard.
Submitting, my lord. The CEC also now taking up this particular order, my lord. They have issued the direction to us, my lord. I'm handing over that CEC order also. to the-
ऊपर में लिखा KAC का है। He has further submitted that pursuant to the direction of the Honorable Supreme Court, the CEC has been constituted,
Continuing.
which has been constituted, is looking after this matter. That's what was covered, 6 for us, small sort accommodation, full stop. And this court is also of the opinion that pendency of this writ petition since the year 2019 is benefiting none. Full stop, be that as it may. A short accommodation is granted, directing listing of this matter on Monday. Of these matters, huh? एक order दे दीजिए. Yes, Ms. Mazumdar.
Non-payment of contractual bill amount.
Lordship, we have filed our exhibit. Your Lordship, he has not been paid. Balance amount is rupees 59,698. Lordship, if Lordship done for 6 months time, we can pay.
59,000 6 months.
Yes, Lordship.
You are spending 59 crores
But Lordship,
for 59,000. You need 6 months. The state is so poor. If you are admitting 59,000, you should not say 6 months. We'll give you a month's time. Clear it.
Lordship, at least 3 months time.
59,000 only.
Lordship, some formalities have to be done.
What formality? Matter is pending since 2021. We are in 25.
3 months at least.
Heard Sri P.K. Mazumdar, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who has approached this court for a direction for release of the contractual dues. Full stop. Notice was issued on 25/8/2021. And Sri Sharma, Standing Counsel,
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Aram. He's
and Learned Counsel has appeared on instruction of Sri Aram Das, Standing Counsel, Water Resource Department. Para. The writ petition was filed for release of an amount of rupees 1,10,421. Full stop. Sri Sharma, the Learned Counsel, has however submitted that certain amounts have already been paid, and as per instructions, the balance is rupees
59,698.
59,698. Full stop. He accordingly prays for 3 months' time to clear the balance. Full stop. Para. From the pleadings exchanged and as submitted by the Learned Counsel for the respondent department, it appears that there is no dispute to the claim and only paucity of funds have been cited to be the reason. Full stop. Para. However, considering that the balance amount is of rupees 59,000, this court directs the respondent department to clear the balance amount within a period of 45 days from today. Full stop. Writ petition accordingly stands disposed of.
Apply.
16. Yes, Mr. Day.
We have to file reply, Lordship, which cannot be said. Because though matter is 21, it has come yesterday, Lordship. The
First for the respondent,
respondent is
A. Gupta, J.
actually we are claiming against
His rejoinder against whom?
against the HPCL, Lordship.
HPCL, who is appearing for HPCL?
Actually, yesterday contact his phone number, but he's not a contract, Lordship.
HPCL, okay.
Yes, yes. Only
On a prayer of Sri D. Day, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, 3 weeks' time is
Okay.
granted to file rejoinder affidavit.
May please, Lordship.
Yes.
My lord, matter pertaining to non-payment of contractual dues, my lord.
Dear my lord, the petitioner supplied certain stationery.
Yes,
items.
yes,
My lord,
instructions. What do you say?
My lord, we are requested, my lord, the deputy commissioners, my lord, to send a verification, authentication certificate along with the original bills, my lord, because that was.
Okay, there is some development.
objected
We'll
by
have
the
it after
finance
3
committee.
weeks, okay?
My lord.
Your PH core.
Yes, ma'am.
Part 3 PH core learned counsel for the petitioner who has submitted that the writ petition has been filed for a direction for release of contractual bills for subpara. S. Datta, learned standing counsel PNRD, however, submits that as per latest instructions, comma, a communication has been issued on 11/4/2025 by the department to the State Election Commission and the district commissioners of the concerned districts to make an assessment and verify the pending bills.
Assessment has been already done, my lord, to authentication, my lord.
To make an exercise for authentication and verification of the claims, respective claims, full stop. He submits that some time may be granted for completion of the said exercise, para, in view of the aforesaid development and on perusal of the communication. A perusal of a copy of the communication dated 11/4/2025. The writ petition is adjourned by 3 weeks to enable Sri Datta, the learned standing counsel, to obtain the up-to-date instructions. 3 weeks.
Obliged, ma'am.
The copy of the communication dated 11/4/2025 is
Serial number 19, the petitioner's name is there.
is made part of the records in which the petitioner is enlisted against serial number 19.
Hello.
May I please? Non-payment of contractual bill, my lord. The last order, my lord.
Yes,
But you are supposed to take instruction whether he has received the amount or not.
No, no, my lord. They have not received, my lord. Not received.
Then what you will plan me another 10 days time.
okay.
So these are for
Heard Sri Azad,
My lord.
you are not there
I am there, my lord.
on record. Item number?
Item number 18, my lord.
Okay, okay. Heard Sri A.K. Azad, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Sri. For the petitioner who submits that the writ petition has been filed for a direction for release of contractual bills, para. Sri B. Gogoi, learned standing counsel PWD, however, prays for and is granted 2 weeks' time to obtain the instructions. Para, list after 2 weeks. Yes, get the instructions.
my lord, I will-
Until 19.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, yesterday we have filed an IA for implementing the revenue department, lordship. It is
Good.
not,
new department.
lordship,
Which department?
revenue department, lordship.
Okay,
Lordship, it is not on, record, lordship.
okay. Get the IA, please.
My lord.
We'll have the IA.
My lord. Copy this, or no?
Madam, you are ADAS, madam. What is your name?
See that, lordship.
Miss Adas, learned counsel for the petitioners, has informed that an IA for implement has been filed yesterday, which however has not been listed. Para. Also heard Miss Udas, learned state counsel. Para. Let this writ petition be listed along with the IA said to have been filed in the next week.
Next week, lord. Bye.
Yeah? Next week. Not through this. B. Chakraborty, A. Ganguly, M. Roy, P. Chikesi, what is this?
That non-payment of contractual bill, my lord.
Yes,
But the
but
petition, we have, my lord, 2 vehicles, my lord, given to them for repairing. Vehicle has not yet been returned. They have not received our, my lord, we have filed affidavit to that extent. And regarding
and the
payment,
money they are seeking for what?
for my lord repairing the vehicle.
Vehicles not returned.
Has not yet been returned, my lord. One new Bolero vehicle and one truck, my lord, Tata truck. We have filed the affidavit, my lord. That question of payment, my lord, we have already paid, my lord, part
B.
payment.
Chakraborty, who is B. Chakraborty?
Lord.
Biplab Chakraborty or Bijan Chakraborty?
I can ask. Lord, on that.
Through B. Chetri, yes.
Lordship, kindly adjourn the matter for.
Who is the senior? Bijan Chakraborty or Biplab Chakraborty?
Biplab Chakraborty, Lordship.
Where is he?
Lordship, he's not,
Huh?
he left, Lord.
He left. He should have told us, we would have left too. 12 o'clock he has left.
Sir, due to some personal difficulties, sir, he left art.
Personal difficulty. What is the meaning of Biplab? What is the name of your senior? Biplab. What is the meaning of Biplab? You don't know? You have not heard Biplab.
I heard.
You heard. What is the meaning?
I don't know the proper meaning of.
You tell your senior that you will do Biplab in his chamber for his non-appearance.
I apologize.
Yes, he,
Can we take- can we take-
okay, Tuesday, Wednesday next, we'll dispose this of, okay. A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of Sri B. Chakraborty, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Para, Sri J. Chutia, Learned KAC, PHE, anyone, PHE? And Miss M. Kolita, Learned Counsel for the PHE are present. Para, list on Wednesday next. Who won? Twenty-one, DK Jain.
Petitioner was directed to impeach Jal Shakti as a party puppet.
None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas Sri Sharma, Learned Counsel, is present for the department. Para. Present for the department who, departments. He has also drawn the attention of this court to the order dated 12/8/2024, whereby the petitioner was directed to implead the Ministry of Jal Shakti as a party respondent. Para. Even on the last occasion, that is 12/8/2024, there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner. Para. Be that as it may, and in the interest of justice, a further opportunity is granted to the petitioner to represent. Para. List again on Wednesday next. Full stop. S. Sharma. C. Sharma. C. Sharma. C. Sharma.
May I please, my lord? This is an IA for impleasement, my lord.
Item
I would
number?
like to withdraw this, my lord.
You have to withdraw the IA.
Withdraw the IA with a liberty to file press, my lord. The Ministry of Jal Shakti will be represented by the Union of India as informed by the CGC, Ms. Gayan, my lord. So similar representation is pending and we have also withdrawn the IA in that representation. also.
Okay. Sri B. Das, Learned Counsel for the applicant, has submitted that though this IA was filed for implement, comma, there is some error in describing the party to be implemented. Full stop. He accordingly prays for withdrawal of this IA with a liberty to file afresh. Full stop. Para. Ms. D.S. Nag, Learned Standing Counsel, Irrigation Department is present. Para. I accordingly is dismissed on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for.
Obliged.
My lord, in this case, my lord, last list was, my lord, on 3/6/2024, my lord. Supposed to file, my lord,
Look,
my lord, affidavit.
I took time to file the affidavit for response number 5 and 6. But somehow my affidavit is ready, but somehow I missed. Kindly give me one to get back.
Okay, let them fight. On the prayer of Sri D. Nath, learned counsel for the response numbers
Five
5
and
and 6. Further time of a week is
Look.
granted to file the affidavit in opposition.
Small. I'll file.
There was an interim order, my lord.
Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing.
Mark.
Hey Sharma, K. Kalita, Lenso. Where is it, Sharma? Some new council has entered appearance.
Observing this honorable court that the so-called notice was issued beyond 90 days.
Just a minute, recon sir. নতুন ওকালতনামা আছে নি?
Actually, 5-4 note my lord not filed, and that after 5th of April, whether it has been filed or not.
কি নাম? No, Roman Noheri. Petitioner. Yes, Sharma, K. Kalita. One week to file Wakalatnama. They have not even filed.
Because it was disposed of, then it was reviewed.
No, that's on a different perspective, madam. None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas the state is represented by Miss Udas, the London State Council. Para? On 17/3/2025, when this matter was listed, Miss H.G. Daisy, D is at asylum, huh? Learned Council had submitted that she would be entering appearance on behalf of the petitioners and was granted a week's time to file Wakalatnama. Full stop. It however appears that such Wakalatnama has not been filed. Consequently, names of the new council, new council have not, council has not been reflected. Full stop. Para. In view of the above, this matter is adjourned by a week to enable filing of the Wakalatnama. Full stop. It is however made clear that in case of continuous non-representation, this court would be constrained to pass appropriate orders.
Blood.
Yes.
My lord. Yes, my lord. I am running a restaurant. And in the restaurant, I am also serving hookah cigarettes. So on one day, some persons came from GMG and they suddenly entered into my premises, threatened us in abusing language and imposed a heavy penalty to be 1,50,000. My lord, at page number, my lord, 41. My lord, page number 41.
Yes.
They have imposed 1,50,000. It is also not mentioned whether it is a penalty or whether it is fine. We do not know. They have recovered this amount from us. Running business with invalid trade license and running hookah bar.
You have
with
filed
a-
affidavit.
My lord. They have filed a remittance.
You have filed rejoinder also.
My lord, you also filed.
If you want, we can hear it. When?
If your lordship want to hear,
Twenty-three matter. We can hear even today, you are ready if you are ready.
Lord, we will fix the date, my lord.
We fix a date.
on hearing day.
on hearing.
Let it be on admission item, let it be as admission item, on any hearing day.
Yes. Pleadings are complete.
It is the
And-
complete. Let
and
it
the
be like
learned counsel-
10, 12, any day.
And the learned counsel for the parties are in agreement that the matter can be taken up for disposal at the admission stage itself. Para. List for admission hearing.
On 10th or 12th, my lord.
June,
Yes.
We'll have it on 17 June.
uh.
Seven.
17.
Or we can have it on 12th also, no problem.
No,
12th or
Twelve.
17th.
12, 12.
12 June.
Thursday.
12
Thursday.
June. Yes, 30. Yes, Madam Begum, what is this?
Lordship, could this matter be taken up after some time, Lord?
What is this matter? Affidavit filed.
Yes, your lordship,
Borrow for whom?
I am for 2 to 5, your lordship, ATDC, Assam Tourism,
Assam
Tourism,
Tourism, okay.
from respect number 2 to 5.
Filed your affidavit.
Yes, your lordship. I
What is
think
the
the
matter?
pleadings are complete.
Lordship, it can be heard finally, Lord.
Yes, the pleadings are complete, your lordship.
What is the issue, madam?
Lordship, we are challenging the cancellation of the contract and we are also challenging
Contract for?
contract for a Lordship, there's a law.
If I may explain, your lord.
Lodge where?
Lordship, there are two, basically it is a case of 2 tenders. The first tender, it is the development, operation and management contract for running there was a newly constructed Panbari Basbari cluster at Manas National Park. This is the tender. This is the tender which has been cancelled by us. And the reason for cancellation, your lordship, I may, if your lordship permits, I can go ahead with that.
No, we will have it on a later day. It
Yes.
pertains to cancellation of the,
Cancellation of tender, actually what happens, your lordship?
they were one of the aspirants.
They were the highest, they were the successful bidders. So, and then they had got the contract. Thereafter, they did not submit the performance security, which was supposed to be submitted by them. In the meantime, ATDC floats another tender. Now, while in that tender, the petitioner again participates in that. In that, what happens is that in the first tender, he submits a lease deed with that he is running a Birina tourist resort because the eligibility criteria required 3 years of experience. So through a lease deed, he showed that he had 3 years of experience.
Yes.
And in the second lease, in the second tender, he submits another document saying he is the owner of Birina, he is the proprietor of Birina tourist resort. So we asked clarification from him. He did not reply. We, in fact, emailed to Birina and we come to know that no such lease did actually exist. And we give him a show cause notice. He doesn't respond within the time. And thereafter, we cancel his tender. So this is the case on one side. On another side, your lordship, because he submitted false documents, we actually we filed an FIR. The charge sheet has been filed. And there is actually a case pending in
Okay, we'll have this for final disposal.
Yes, your lord.
Now, what is the stage? The lodges are running.
No, your lordship, the lodge is being run by another party, Mona Lisa, because another tender was floated before
That is
matter
it, the
came
lodge
over.
is being, is in operation.
It's an operation
Through a
by
third
another
party. By a third party, okay.
by a third party.
We'll have this for final disposal.
Yes, your lord.
That may be given.
Okay. Heard the learned counsel for the parties. Para. As agreed to by the learned counsel. No, heard to Nilekhi. As agreed to by the learned counsel for the parties. List this matter for admission hearing on 17th of June.
Your lordship, I'm not available on either it is before 15th or maybe in July, your lord.
12th
12th, yes, your lordship. Very well.
12th of June.
Very well.
Deeply.
Deeply obliged, your lord.
After picking, you asked to do the calculation, Lordship. I have the calculation.
Yes. You have been given the,
No, my lord, they are, all right, my lord, they are late because your lordship kindly see,
51,000,
my lord,
not 51,000. Oh,
51 lakhs.
51 lakhs.
my lord, my due is 32. Now there, my lord, your lordship kindly see, there is a admitted position that my 3 crore rupees is lying with them.
It is
Because of-
deposit, your lord.
No, not security deposit. Let them file an affidavit. They admit it, my lord. They admit it, my lord.
Then what, as,
Your
Lying
lordship
as-
kindly see,
lying as
para
what?
19, para 19, my lord.
lying as what?
Your lordship kindly see, I was paid my
No,
kiss,
this amount is, if it is not a security deposit, lying as what?
lying the kiss money, my lord, because they have not issued salan, but they have taken kiss money. They issue salan because of their lapse, my lord. 1 year I am unable to. That para has not been answered till today. That means they are admitted, my lord. Para 19, my lord, your lordship kindly see. Even in my additional affidavit also, I have stated this, my lord. My 3 crore rupees is pending with them, my lord, is not adjusted. That is a correct position, my lord. That is admitted position, my lord. Now they says, my lord, my appeal is not been heard, but last 24th kiss money is only 32,000, 32 lakhs. Now they say that I have to deposit 50 for hearing my appeal, my lord.
Yes, what do you say, Mr. Gogoi?
Lordship,
It
here
is not security money, my lord.
kindly,
No,
Lordship.
they have not answered, my lord. They have not filed affidavit. They have not denied my allegation, my averment, my lord. My what I stated in para, my lord, 2019, my
At
lord.
page 144, your lord. Kindly see.
144.
Yes, the 144. There's a reminder to the petitioner asking him to deposit a 25th kiss money, your lord.
Hmm.
24 has already been defaulted. He has paid a part payment of 24th kiss money. Thereafter, 25th kiss money became due. Then at page, your lordship, he was given reminders after reminders, and at page 152, 26 kiss money became due, your lord. Is
But why don't you hear the appeal? Why
Yeah,
do you-
but here, but as per the
No, no, the 51 lakh, don't you think it's an onerous thing?
but that's excluding the interest, your lordship. We're not calculating interest also, your lordship, in that matter. This is 50,
51
25.
lakhs. Let him deposit a certain amount. We are not asking you to do it without any deposit. But you should on your own say that isn't to bring this matter to the dispute to an end. At least decide in the appeal. If he has a case, he has a case. Otherwise, the entire purpose of providing for an appeal with such a clause would be defeated. 51 lakhs to hear an appeal.
That's the calculation, 25%. That because the
No, no,
outstanding.
that is okay.
Yeah.
These are, you cannot equate this with a DRT matter
Yes,
where loans have been taken, public money. Yes, this is also public money, but this is a contractual liability.
contractual.
In loan, there is no question of that I am not being able to pay or something like that. You have to taken a loan, you have to pay. This, there may be various reasons. 51 lakhs, I think. Do the calculation, we have nothing to say. 25%, it's a straight calculation, 51 lakhs.
Total outstanding royalty is 2 crore 4 lakh 77,865. Out of this, 25% is 51 lakhs.
2 crore is, they say is,
No, my lord,
Is-
after 25th, my lord, there is no notice, my lord, issued to me, my lord, but even then I was not operating that, my lord, because already they are from there and they have to arrange it, my lord. Para 19, your lordship kindly see, my para
no, no,
19,
how do you resolve this matter? Tell us.
my lord.
What do you propose? How to
No,
resolve this matter?
my submission before your lordship, it is a admitted position that, my lord, more than 3 crores of rupees is pending with them, my lord. That is a kiss money, my lord, who is this period, my lord, they have not issued salam to me. They have issued salam.
Mr. Gogoi, you take instruction on this, whether this 3 crores is
Just that, my lord.
spending, is lying with you as per, but you say 2 crore is due from them.
2 crores. If the kiss money is deposited earlier, most probably this first, second, third, till this 23rd kiss money allowed. They deposited 24th, they deposited part amount, not the complete kiss money. Thereafter, the 25th, 26th become default. As per this letter, this total royalty spending is 2 crore.
Mr. Mohanta, if the standing council says that around 2 crore is pending, then how can you say that 3 crores is lying with them?
No, no, I made a averment. They have not filed any affidavit, my lord, denying that para, my lord.
But they have filed affidavit.
No, they have not denying. They simply say about the 24th kiss money. That what I stated in para 20, 19, 21, 22, they have not denied.
At para 34, they say that the petitioner state that the death rent, GST, income tax, MDRR, MDFT, security money, earnest money, and processing amount of rupees 3 crores 80 lakh 66,349, which the petitioner entitled to refund from the.
Yes.
So this is a deposit which was paid prior to after before running the month, the death rent, this MMDR.
What is your take on that paragraph? How have you responded?
No, they have not given para-wise reply.
Because at page 100, your lordship, annexure 10.
No,
That-
what is your reply to that?
The LY says that the lessee corner shall deposit the annual debt rent in respect of minor minerals in 4 quarterly instruments advanced, including GST, income tax, etc., as per existing rate or any tax imposed by the government. The annual debt rent and contract money shall be included 25% completion in each block of 3 years. And here, as the letter which I submitted, further it needs to mention here that prior Stonemont MC holder of Koilan Stone Miner Unit 2 has not deposited 25% enhanced security money in respect of second block, which the amount will be 7 lakhs.
Okay, you have, okay.
I'll take a specific instruction regarding
Yes,
the 3 crore.
during the Ahar Sri T.J. Mahanta Learned Senior Counsel for the petitioner as well as Sri R. Gogoi Learned Standing Counsel Forest Department. Full stop. During the course of hearing on 26/5/2025, it was observed that under the Assam Minor Mineral Concession Rules of 2013, there is a provision of appeal, which however envisages payment of 25% of the amount in default, and accordingly, time was granted to the Learned Standing Council to obtain instructions. Full stop para. Pursuant to the same, written instructions have been obtained via communication dated 29/5/2025, as per which the amount has been ascertained as rupees 51,19,466. Full stop. Para. Sri Mahanta, apart from submitting that such condition would frustrate the very provision of availing a remedy, there are kiss money in advance.
No,
Kiss money,
case money advance because no
kiss money
salan was
lying
issued
with
by the
the
environmental
department,
clearance salan.
which were deposited by the petitioner, against which no challans were issued, and therefore no operations could be made. Full stop. Para. Sri Gogoi the Learned Standing Council is directed to obtain specific instructions in this regard and also try to explore full stop. The department is also directed to explore an option as by which the aspect of filing and consideration of the appeal can be done without putting an extremely onerous burden on the petitioner. Last part will change. Yeah? Last part. We'll put some words that whether something can be done for this.
That prima facie, this
Because this is a part of the law, unless the law is challenged, it
Yeah.
may not be. But as a writ
No,
court, we can.
prima facie, this my lord, the instruction is wrong, my lord, because your lordship kindly say, I filed my appeal in 2024, my lord. And that point of time, only this kiss money was there, my lord. Why they have not hired that appeal, my lord? Because now they are calculating afterward, my lord.
Your appeal is also already there.
Already there in 2024, my lord, that annexure 23, my lord.
Why didn't you dispose of the appeal or for the
They-
money?
Already there. Now, my lord, area also there.
Allah বলিব last ওখানে কি করলি instruction so and so তার বলিব the senior counsel for the petitioner has however disputed the correctness of the instructions by submitting that the appeal was filed long back when the amount, when 25%, when the amount,
Appeal was filed on 16/5/2024.
long back on 16/5/2024. And as on that date, the amount otherwise also would not have been the
My lord.
present amount. Upset করিবা, হ্যাঁ? এটা মই line লিখি দিম দি। The list of department would also explore any other option by which the aspect of consideration of the appeal can be done.
All right.
May it please your lordship. In this case, my lord, I was blacklisted with effect from 10 July 2020 for 3 years. The 3 years expired, my lord.
Okay.
2023.
You have said matter has become infectious then?
No.
Heard Sri S. Sahu, learned counsel for the petitioner, as well as Sri N. Barua, learned counsel for respondables 2, 3, and 4.
Yes.
Full stop. The subject matter of challenge was an order of blacklisting, which was for a period of 3 years. Full stop. Para. Both the learned counsel for the parties have, however, submitted that the aforesaid period of 3 years have expired, and therefore there may not be any existing cause of action to be adjudicated. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid submission, this writ petition stands closed.
My lord, in the impugned order, instead of blacklist, placed on holiday.
Holiday was placed on a holiday list.
Yeah.
Yes.
56.
'56, Embora, Esdas. None appears for the petitioner on call. CCC, any CCC present? CCC, Mr. Barua, your CCC? Madam, your CCC? Where is Ms. K. Fukan CCC is present? Para, even on the last occasion, that is 28/5/2025, there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner. Para, in the interest of justice, a final opportunity is granted to the petitioner to represent, failing which this court would pass appropriate orders. List on Wednesday next.
Like, someone else has been allotted with this material.
Doesn't matter. They are not appearing.
Obliged.
Next date, you inform your colleague.
Yes.
57, 59.
Yes, madam, what are these?
Lordship, it relates to non-payment of the dues. Your Lordship, the dues have not been cleared up for the contract which has been completed
These,
by the
which department?
for the PNRT department.
Yes, yes. All the three matters pertains to.
My lord.
Yes,
I have
my lord.
Yes, what is the, sorry, yes, three
discussed
matters.
the matter with the chief executive officer, my lord. Nowadays, my lord, it's all these kind of contracts, my lord, are computerized, my lord. In that time, my lord, all are manual, my lord. There,
What
he
was the
requested for
contract
some
about?
time, my lord.
Huh?
He requested for some time to verify.
These are old
my lord.
matters, 2020 matters.
Your Lordship may dispose of this matter, my lord, to directly.
What work did you do, madam?
Lordship, there are a similar matter. for
What work did you do? What was the work?
contract, Your Lordship, we had supplied materials for the government construction,
Construction materials, like?
like Your Lordship. material for construction work for the scheme of MGNE REGA scheme. Your Lordship, there were some blocks supplied.
Was the work done or not, Mr. Datta?
Yes, sir.
My lord, I don't have received any confirming.
No, you have to,
It
these
is
are
not done,
matters pending since 2020.
Lordship
5
dispose of,
years.
my lord,
Dispose of by what?
by directing the commissioner to conduct the inquiry, my lord, if they are eligible, they will pay, my lord.
5 years you have not conducted.
My lord, I
You
have
should have
received one
verified.
communication from the commissioner which says that they do not have any instruction because these are central government schemes, my lord. They are directly under the BDOs, my lord.
CGC as a party here or what?
No, my lord, I don't think so.
But they have done the work under you. Why should they make the central government a party?
Central government is not a part,
You take instructions regarding
my lord,
works, whether it's done or not.
my lord, my lord.
If it's done, then we'll,
Yes, yes.
or if it's not done, then matter
But
will be
as
different.
the things are manual, my lord, some reasonable time may be granted.
Yes, heard. Yes, madam, what is your name?
H.
H. Jain.
Yes.
Heard, Miss H. Jain, Learned Council.
Appearing on behalf of Ms. Innovator.
Learned Council appearing on instruction of Miss Anahuelia
Yes.
for the petitioners. Full stop. In these cases, a claim has been made for releasing contractual dues from the PNRD department. Full stop. Para. Sri Datta, the Learned Standing Council, has however informed that though at present all bills are computerized, the works in question were are of the period prior to such method wherein it was done manually. Full stop. He accordingly prays for some time to obtain instructions as to whether the works were actually done. Para. In view of the above, and as an exceptional case, further 10 days time is granted to the Learned Standing Council to obtain instructions.
2 weeks may be granted.
No. You said 1 week, then 10 days. Okay, 2 weeks. Full stop. However, instructions are to be invariably obtained within this period of 2 weeks, as the writ petitions are of the year 2020. Okay. List on. We give a date. Madam Jane, when?
Lordship, 7.
We'll have it on 16th.
Right.
16th June. 2 weeks.
Obliged.
We are for whom?
Fine.
MVA is present for the finance department. Yes.
I love that.
Obliged.
Identify.
So far this matter is concerned, it was done for, my lord, the settlement by both the parties. As on today, my lord, we don't have the fresh instruction.
Do you have any instructions?
No, my
Get the instructions then.
lord, let come after.
Oh, but 16 matter. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Cannot.
My lord, the fact is that, my lord, he's the petitioner, let him say.
Just a minute. Yes, what is it?
In a matter, my lord, I provide security as well as the sweeping and my lord to the person number 4, my lord. And for that, my lord, an amount of rupees 3,68,186 is due.
You worked with you in your office.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Datta, who are you?
My lord, I am the municipal.
Municipal board.
4, my lord.
And they were entrusted with some work.
My lord, this is not a work. They were the security guard,
Security
in
guard.
the mall.
In
It's
the
maintained by
mall?
Yes, maintained with the municipal board.
Okay,
The mall belongs to the central municipal board.
okay,
This is known as Gandhi Bagh Municipal Board Mall.
okay.
Now, what happened? Now, there is a contract, my lord, you will find a clause 15 at page 16, my lord, in the
One
writ petition.
six.
1/6.
Yes, please.
Clause is 15.
Yes.
It is agreed that in case any theft or damage caused to the mall due to the negligence, incompetence, or lack of attentiveness on the part of the security personnel, security service, the second party may be asked for compensation, provided that in such case, the second party will have the scope of hearing. Now, what happened, well, there is that some of the, well, the two-wheelers and some other things were stolen. You told them, you make your claim after deduction of the amount which will be, my lord, which will be deducted from the total amount. Now, that was not done, and ultimately this honorable court passed an order. You make a sitting, and then sitting was there. Now, the last instruction which I am having, that is on 8/11/2024. In the meantime, my lord, what happened, we do not know, because the long time has gone by in the meantime.
We'll close this, we'll say that this meeting would be brought to a logical conclusion. Have you, this of course is a letter written to Mr. Datta, but the contents you can see.
Yes, yes.
Do you have a copy?
My lord, I don't have it.
And
My lord, lordship can close this matter by directing the
they can
authority.
see it
Let
and
us settle the matter.
settle them. Have a look.
Yes.
No, I can't agree with you.
It's the old matter, my lord, is better. And I think it will be, can be settled. There's no problem.
Yes, sir. Please give it to him. You are aware of this development? Okay.
He has a
Reverse, my lord, I was in the meeting, my lord, I was present, my lord.
Okay, we'll say that you finalize the matter in the
Yes,
meeting.
yes, my lord.
Okay.
The next date, my lord.
No, we are finishing this. We'll,
Compromise is going on between the parties.
yes.
I'll make my all endeavor so that.
Okay.
Yes.
Heard. 3. You're not H. Chaudhary.
I'm,
Your S is claim.
Yes.
Okay, H. Chaudhary is written. Oh, last, okay.
yes, my lord.
Heard 3.
I'm a-
S Islam, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard. 3 S. Datta, learned senior counsel, appearing for the Silchar Municipal Board. Full stop. Para. 1 and 2. I got only as Borough. Then State Council. 1 and 2, then S. Datta. Para. Considering the subject matter and also that the writ petition is pending since the year 2016, the same is taken up for disposal at the admission stage. Full stop. Para. As per the facts projected, the petitioner is the director of Messrs. HRD Commercial and Industrial Security Force Private Limited. Full stop. The said firm, private is the said company was assigned a contract by the Silchar Municipal Board regarding for providing security, and in connection with the same, the petitioner claims that an amount of rupees 3,68,186 is due. Full stop. Para. Sri Islam, the Learned Council has submitted that apart from the maintenance of security, comma, the services for sweeping, dusting, and cleaning were also done in the concerned area, which is a mall, M capital, mall in the name of Goldighi.
Yes.
Goldighi Municipal Market at Silchar. Full stop. He has also submitted that the contract period was of a year which had expired in September 2015, and the outstanding amount was not cleared. Full stop. Para. Sri S. Datta, Learned Senior Counsel for the Silchar Municipal Board, who is assisted by Ms. Bora. What Bora? K. Bora. K. Bora has, however, submitted that there is a clause in the contract for adjustment in case of any damage or theft. Full stop. He has referred to the agreement and specifically, comma, clause 15 thereof, which reads as follows, page 16, para 15. Wrong amaras, huh? It is agreed below in case. Full stop. He has submitted that there were instances of certain thefts of two-wheelers, and it is for this reason that the amount could not be finalized. Full stop.
Till that, my lord, the list of the damaged vehicle and theft vehicle, my lord, has not been submitted to the
Para. The aforesaid submission has however been responded by Sri Islam by submitting that as per instructions, no list of any stolen vehicle or damage caused has been provided to the petitioner. Para. When this matter had come up for consideration on the last occasion, that is 11/11/2024, the following order was passed. 11/11 to quote করে দিবে এখন। Sri Datta as well as Sri Islam, the Learned Council for the rival parties, have submitted that in the meantime there have been parleys between the parties and efforts are being made to settle the matter. First up, he has also produced a copy of the letter dated.
Lord, I'm handing over. Lord, 8/11.
We'll have a photocopy here. You don't.
All right.
এখানে একটা কপি করে নেবো পিছনে না এখন
both side, my lord. The reverse is also, my lord, an order, my lord. Which is 28/10/2024. The reverse.
one copy of the copy of letter dated 8/11/2024 addressed to him, as per which the case of the petitioner was considered. Full stop. In fact, the contents of the said letter was already noted by this court on the last occasion, which has been extracted above. He has also submitted that one such meeting. No. No, not record. Para. In view of the aforesaid development, this court is of the view that since the issue involved would require factual determination, the matter is remanded to the Silchar Municipal Board to bring the claim raised to a logical conclusion by considering the prayer of the petitioner. Full stop. While doing so, the clauses of the contract, including clause 15, may be taken into consideration, which, however, is to be supported by relevant documents. Full stop. The exercise, since the claim is long pending, the exercise may be completed expeditiously and within an outer limit of 45 days from today.
Much of that. Disposal of the case, not only better for the client, better for us.
Better for the system.
System and for the lawyers for revenue man.
That we cannot comment.
I'm telling because your lordship was on this side for a pretty long time.
Four zero. One attempt. FZ Mazumdar. FZ Mazumdar. None appears for the petitioner on call. Even on the last occasion, that is 19/4/2024, there was no representation from the petitioner. It also appears that the direction to take in the interest of justice. 10/6 of that, no. List after a week to enable the petitioner to make representation. Yes, next.
41.
Yes.
For the order dated 12.
None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas Miss Anne Baudelaire, learned counsel for the respondent number 1, is present. Full stop. She has also drawn the attention of this court to the submissions recorded in the order dated 12/2/2025. On which date it was submitted that the petitioner had in the meantime
Yes.
remarried.
Yes, yes. Before the original retreat.
Para. Here for
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Ms. K. Fukan, learned counsel, is present for the respondent number 2.
An additional affidavit has been filed, Your Lordship,
Good.
dated 11/4/2000.
Para, without going into the merits of the case and on the aspect that there is continuous non-representation of the petitioner, which appears from the orders dated 10 to 2025
Yes,
and 12 to 2025. Comma, this court is of the opinion
20th of January also the 20th of January 2000.
and hour of it. 21, 2025 first, huh? It appears that the petitioner is not keen to pursue the case. Accordingly, the matter is dismissed for non-prosecution.
So obliged.
Contempt.
In non-compliance of his order, page 19, Your Lord. Direction was given to make payment within 90 days, but as on date, no payment.
Yes, Bhattakur?
We have received new instruction. The fund demand has been resubmitted. Earlier fund demand, my lord, was rejected. Some missing documents there. Now, this new.
When
fund
was
demand
it
is-
done?
From the division to the chief, it has been sent. So, my lord, the chief will also in the next
Okay.
few days will forward this
Heard.
proposal.
Sri Mohan, Learned Counsel, you are not on record. Oh, your name is in the respondent.
Lord, it was,
You have shifted, not permitted. Heard Sri L. Mohan, Learned Counsel for the petition. Full stop. Also heard Sri I. Bhattakur, Learned Counsel for the respondent number 1, who submits that there is resubmission of the information towards the compliance of the order in question. Full stop. He submits that in the earlier process, due to some error, the same could not be brought to a logical conclusion. Full stop. Para. He has also presented before this court the communication dated 24/4/2025 issued in this regard. Para. In view of the aforesaid development, the matter is adjourned by 3 weeks to enable the learned counsel for the respondent to obtain up-to-date instructions on the matter. List after 3 weeks. The documents placed before this court are made part of the records.
May I please, Lord?
Yes,
Lordship, as per instruction, Lordship, order is complied, Lord. So, in fact,
Sri B.U. Laskar,
yes, Lord.
learned counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that as per instructions, the order dated so and so, passed in so and so, has been complied with during the pendency of this petition. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid submission, there is no requirement to continue with the present matter, and accordingly, the same is closed.
Comply.
46. Contempt matter, Mr. Nath.
Well, on 19/6/23, Honorable Court directed to give me a copy, and my name was on for the DC, then DC.
Yes.
He is no longer holding the office, and I don't have the copy. They have not written. Here, direction of the Honorable Court was to implement the order. The arbitrator in a land acquisition matter under 3G7, arbitrator has passed an order, and a speaking order has to be passed by the deputy commissioner. The fixing the market bill.
Have you done or not?
No, that information, not in this case, or in some other case, I have the information that.
Get the information. None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas Sri D. Nath, he is present for the respondent number 1. One.
The then deputy, present in committee is not.
Respondent number, he, however, submits that his client has been shifted from the post in which capacity she was implemented as a party respondent, and the new incumbent has not been implemented as yet. Para? He, however, prays for some time to obtain certain instructions. Full stop. Para? List after 2 weeks. Yes, next. 49. Year 4?
And for 1 and 4.
Code of 6 is 6. Code. None appears for the petitioner on call. Do wide order dated 9/9/2024. Fresh step another report likhiba. Whereas 3 Shi Sharma, learned counsel is present for response number
1,
1 and 4. Para. Though this court, though on 9/9/2024, this court had directed for taking fresh steps for service of notice upon the response numbers 5 and 6 by registered post with AD, comma. Office note dated 14/5/2025 reflects that no such fresh steps have been taken. Para. Be that as it may, and in the interest of justice, the matter is adjourned to be listed on Friday next.
In this case, the Lazima order of 28th May shows that they have to take steps both ways again. May I also pray for permission to take custody upon the responding number?
Have you taken steps otherwise?
No, Malak, we'll just waiting for him. The order has been just passed on 28th by the Lazima court.
But did you take steps in accordance with 612 earlier?
Yes, yes, we have taken steps that has been noted by the Lazima court, Malak, and thereafter, since the unserved notice has not come back, we have been directed to take steps again.
But what about the direction of the learned Lazima court? Registered post.
Fresh steps, Malak, by both ways, and
You have taken.
no, that we have not taken.
You take that.
Dusty also. Will not.
We'll do Dusty also. Okay.
Lodge.
Uh,
That may be mentioned.
Heard Sri A. Ganguly, learned counsel for the petitioner, who has referred to the order dated 28/5/2025 of the learned Lazima court directing the petitioner to take fresh steps for service of notice upon the response number 5 by registered post with AD as well as by usual method. Full stop. Sri Ganguly, the learned counsel, has submitted that apart from the aforesaid modes, he may be allowed to take steps by Dusty as there is urgency in the matter. Full stop. We are Mr. Abdur for State Council.
1 to 4.
Sri
Official respondent.
Art Abdul Learned Council, Learned State Council is present. Para. Considering the submissions, the petitioner is allowed to take steps by Dusty also, apart from the modes indicated by the learned Lazima court in the order dated 28/5/2025. Such Dusty service is to be routed through the registry of this court, and in the notice accompanying the Dusty, the next date is to be clearly reflected, which is fixed on 23rd of June. Full stop. Prior to the next date, the petitioner is required to file an affidavit in proof of such justice service.
but they may be also directed to take.
And by the next date, the
Lord.
state council, state respondent, the official respondents may file affidavit.
Lord. Lovely.
52. So Kayal,
The review petition in two petition Lordship has already issued notice. Three cases were disposed of by.
you have filed affidavit.
No, yes, Lord.
Okay.
In this case also we file affidavit explaining that.
Third, 3, SC Kyle Leonard, Senior Standing Counsel, IT Department. For the applicant. Full stop. The Learned Council has submitted that pursuant to the order dated 14/2/2025. An additional affidavit has been filed on 21/4/2025, explaining the delay in filing the review. Full stop. He has also placed before this court an order dated 30/4/2025, passed in review petition 11/2025, and has submitted that the facts of the present case are similar, are identical to the said case. Full stop. On perusal of the materials on record, including the orders placed before this court, this court. The materials on record have been perused, including the order dated 30/4/2025. Para. Let notice be issued returnable by 4 weeks. Let steps be taken for service of notice upon the
True response.
opposite parties by registered post with AD. Steps within 2 working days.
Much.
53. Yes, Dr. Todi.
Got a small issue. Where my claim has been disallowed, Lordship.
Legal Lordship, is Deputy SGI is not available today?
Mr. Dev Chaudhary will appear.
Yes,
What is-
yes.
Yes.
When can we have? Wednesday.
Yeah,
We will give a date, okay?
yes, ma'am.
Do Dr. A. Todi, Learned Counsel, as well as Sri A. Kolita, Learned Counsel for petition, as well as Sri A. Kolita, Learned Counsel, Learned Standing Counsel, Industries and Commerce Department are present. A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of Sri R.K.D. Chaudhary, Learned Deputy SGI. Full stop. Para, as prayed for. List this matter for hearing on
My lord, I thought that
on
I-
on 10th June.
Yes.
10th June.
Much of.
How tonight?